Hello, beautiful souls. My name is Sanja, and today we're covering thoughts. Those amazing things that can sometimes put us down if we believe them and if we choose to focus on them. Like, let's say if you're going in a traffic and now your day's ruined, or a lot of people feel miserable if it's raining, or you stub your toe and now, oh, and people complain, people do a lot of things, and especially if you have low opinion of yourself. And if you don't think you're worthy, you don't think you deserve a lot of things, you think you're lame or an idiot or stupid or any of those things, and then you actually believe that. We're going to be sharing today whether you should believe that or not. Yay! I don't even know why I did this. I think I saw someone doing this and I'm like, okay. So I don't even know what it means. It means for, right? W. World. So anyway, I don't know, I just feel great. So I want to tell you that you shouldn't believe your thoughts every single time you think something. And I think I mentioned this before, but I wanted to make a separate video about this. Do our thoughts really matter? Yes and no. Yes, because we have that logical part of us that every single one of us has, that we need it for our everyday life. So we need our brain if we're crossing the street to see whether the car is coming or a bike or some other person in order to cross the street, move in traffic. We need, I don't know, if we're paying something, we need to know how money are we paying, although if you're using card, really. But every single thing that you need in that sense to get from A to B, to do something directly maybe, or to have logic, that's what your brain is for. But in order of feelings, if you let your mind, your brain rule you, if you let it just make those decisions for you, then you're not in a good ride. So the brain is great as a tool, is an amazing thing if you know how to use it, if you know how to control it, if it's under your ruling, if it's on your leash like an ego, if you keep it on a leash and you let it go when you need it, and when it's actually for the purpose, it's serving the purpose, it's fine. But if you just let it run around loose and doing whatever it is that it wants, then it's gonna be creating a lot of mess that you don't like, that you might have to clean up or you can't clean up, and then it just spirals and you don't know what to do anymore. So thoughts in general are there to serve you. If they don't serve you, if they're not serving you, you need to change them. I mean, you don't have to do anything, but in order to have a happier, better, joyous life and just be yay, you want to pay attention to them. This is what a meditation is for. This is what, being in the present moment is for. Just focusing on what you think. So let's say you do something and you say, oh, you idiot. Stop. Stop for a second and say, okay, why am I calling myself an idiot? The better word for idiot would be clumsy. The better sentence for that would be, okay, it happens to everyone, it's fine, I'll clean it up, or I'll do, something about it. It's not the end of the world, it's fine. But people are calling themselves stupid, an idiot. They spill something and then now they're in this whole mood because they constantly think about it. Oh, look what I've done, or look what happened, or you did this to me, or that happened. Your thoughts, if you let them run loose, they can do that for decades. And then you can say, I'm feeling the way that I am, and I am the person of who I am, and I'm miserable and like this because of that thing that happened to me 30 years ago, or what my parents did to me, or what that pupil did to me in school, or what anyone, or because of that experience. You can have that as a baggage in your head, constantly just putting you down. And you should now reverse that. So I'm not saying if you spill something, tell yourself you're smart. But you say, okay, it happens, and stop thinking about it. You stop thinking about that by putting focus on something else. You can put focus on, I'm fine, I'm healthy, I'm well, I didn't hurt myself, or if I did, I'm not dead, it's fine, It's absolutely fine. I have a roof over my head. I still have, I don't know, my eyes I can see, I still can touch, I can still taste. You can, anything that brings you that better emotion. Again, you don't need to believe your thoughts. Sometimes you can even just tell it to F off. Just say, listen, I love you, but just stop it. You're not serving me in this moment. I don't like the way that you're making me feel, so let's change that. Brain likes repetition. So if you have low self-esteem, if you don't see yourself as someone who's good or smart or beautiful, you can write things down that can make you feel better. Now, you don't necessarily, if you think you're ugly, you don't have to put up you're beautiful, but you can. And you're not going to believe it in the first maybe 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks. Maybe you start feeling a bit better after 3 weeks, after 4 weeks. But I think after 2, 3, 4 months of constantly repeating this, you're actually going to start feeling beautiful. Now, beauty is subjective. Every single one of us is going to say, oh, this person is beautiful, that person isn't. And then the other person might have completely opposite views of what beauty actually is. So the most important opinion that you need is the opinion of yourself. If it's not good, change it. You change it by repetitions, by affirming. You're already affirming anyway. If you're affirming I'm ugly, I'm ugly, I'm ugly, that's affirming you're ugly, you're ugly, you're ugly. You need a different affirmations. You need I'm beautiful. I can be beautiful. I'm telling my body and my face and whatever, I am beautiful. I'm in the process of feeling beautiful. I am making it a decision that I want to feel beautiful. You can put any single one of those, put it on a mirror, put it in a wallet and on a piece of paper. Let's say if you pay every single time you open your wallet, it's there as a reminder that that's what you want to affirm. Now you can put anything, but I'm just giving an example. Put on a piece of paper, stick it in, that says, I'm in the process of feeling beautiful, or I am beautiful. Put it on the wall, put it on a door, put it on your backpack inside if you want, or a bag, or put it anywhere that you can actually see it and repeat it. Repeat it hundreds of times a day if you want to. You can cook and say, I'm beautiful, I'm beautiful. And like I said, you may not feel it just in the beginning. That's why they always say you maybe should do some more higher vibrational affirmations, but they're not that high that you just feel, okay, I'm beautiful, I'm beautiful. But I'm telling you this, in a month, 2, 3, you're gonna start believing it. You're gonna start having those thoughts. Like I said, the brain likes repetition. And if you keep feeding your brain with those positive things, with things that actually make you feel better, with things that are serving you, what's your life about if you go through your day and just feel bad about yourself? I want you to have a good life. I want you to have a life. I want you to just don't even think about whether you're ugly, whether you're beautiful. Just accept the way that you are and just build that vibration of feeling. If nothing else helps you in that moment, just sit and say, how am I feeling? I want to feel better. Let's feel better. You don't even have to do anything. Just sit there and command yourself, let's feel better. Sometimes that's all I do. I don't need to think anything specific. I don't need to affirm anything specific. I don't need to think about my goal. I don't need to think about letting it go. Well, when you let go, you don't actually think about it. But you just say, okay, I want to feel better in this moment now. Let's feel a bit better. Now, keep in mind, if let's say you're depressed, the feeling better is feeling angry. You have to go through those stages, emotional stages that I think I mentioned them before. I have, but that you have to go through them in order for happiness, acceptance, love, support, everything. So you just go, okay, let me feel better and better and better. One of the better after anger is actually revenge. That doesn't mean you have to take it out on someone. That doesn't mean you actually have to go through that. In your mind, just for a little bit, feel it, move on then to hope, move that, and so on and so forth. So I can actually maybe write them down below what stages of those are, and then you can go one by one if you don't want to Google it. So I'll write them down for you down below, so you can just have, okay, the next stage of that is this, the next stage of that is this, in order to go more and more and more. And this is, I think, one of the things that have been misplaced. If you watch The Secret, if you read The Secret, if you you don't actually attract anything, you match it on vibrational level. I don't even know why people use law of attraction anymore. It should be law of vibration. That's what it should be, love. Oh, I'm gonna call it love from now on. That's so cute. Law of vibration. I think I might be up to something. Yes. So, law of vibration. Then people are gonna be, what is the law of vibration? So, link it down below. Thoughts, do not believe them. You can make fun of them. You can just picture them as, okay, as if you saw a film. You don't actually have to emotionally be attached to it. But like I said, if you control it, which you can when you're in present moment, and you sense that thought and you're like, okay, I don't like the way that I'm feeling, I want to change it. If you can't focus on something else, use the rule of 17 seconds. Abraham Hicks explains it. So if you have a specific projection of the vibration, that's 17 seconds. On that, there's another 17, another 17, another 17. It's then what you're about to experience. So if you don't want to experience something bad, but even if you do in the end, you just let it go and let it ride and it'll go. But then if you can't focus on anything else, and you have that thought that is now bugging you, just stop. But in that moment when you realize it, you stop and say, okay, I don't like this thought. I don't like the way it's making me feel. Count down. 17, 16, 15, 14, 1, 0. If it doesn't help, again, 17, 16, 15. The other day, my daughter really just, like any kids, it can upset sometimes the parent, which is not, again, I'm not perfect, so I'm not under the tree meditating nonstop. And I was literally going, we were walking back home, and I was going 17, 16, 15, 14. And she was like, Mom. And I was like, wait. And I was counting in my head. And then I went 1, 0. And whether I needed another time or no, I think I maybe started the second time around. But really, it sometimes helps because you focus then on the numbers. You focus on that as opposed to that thought that keeps now in your head just drilling, and you don't feel well and you're about to explode and you don't want to explode. You just want to feel the best that you can. And like I said, don't believe everything you think. Choose your thoughts carefully, but that's how you choose them. Sometimes you just have to ignore them by counting. Sometimes you put on a good piece of music. I'm actually making a playlist of music that makes me feel good, of music that has good lyrics, of music that just makes me want to dance even if I'm having a bath. I just go like this and shake it. Just do something that put a comedy film, put anything that is gonna make you feel good. And like I said, if you don't know how to change your focus, as soon as you can, the better. Counting. Easy as that, just count. 17, 16. And like, again, if it doesn't work, just count. 17, focus on the numbers. 16, 15, 14, and so on. So don't believe everything you think. Do thoughts matter? Yes, but not always. And you can train to change them. That's the best thing out of all of this. If you know the brain works on repetition, and the brain works on the repetition, repeat what you want to believe in your life. If you have a belief that you're not enough, put everywhere around you, I'm enough. Repeat it, I'm enough. Brain, bloody enough. Stop making me think I'm not. I am enough. And again, maybe you'll go back to thinking I'm not enough. And then when you realize, you think about it, you're like, no, that's an old belief. I want to change. The new belief is I am enough. But like I said, you need to do it daily. Do it until it becomes a habit. Once it becomes a habit, that's it. But I don't know if you realized how I felt now. So it wasn't, I'm enough. It was like, I'm enough, choose to believe enough, put something in it. Just like, damn it, I'm enough. Do whatever makes you feel good, that inspires you, but again, what you want to change so that you have the best life that you deserve, so that you can feel good. Anything you want in life, every goal that you want to achieve is so that you can feel good. But what if you can start feeling good now? And you can. And it all starts from here, then goes into your feelings and emotions, and that's it. So you can actually do that right now. Just say, I want to feel better. As simple as that. I'm choosing to feel better. Like I said, I'll put down which vibrational level is higher. And if you need that as a guidance, I think it's amazing. And then you can go, because if you're depressed and if you're choosing to be happy from depressed in 5 seconds, most likely you're not going to achieve that. And then you're going to say, this isn't working, but it's not going to work, because you have to go through those vibrational stages. You can't just assume that, I don't know, if you're here, you can jump now 20 meters, 100 meters high. The best way is just use the stairs and just go. Isn't it easier? I can't jump 10 meters high. I don't know if someone can, with those sticks. I don't even know if that's what they're called, but it doesn't matter. But that's what I mean. Why try to jump that high and then you're saying this isn't working, when you can just take steps? Just go up, up, up. Oh, I love those sounds. Anyway, that's it for today. Don't take your thoughts too seriously. Change what doesn't serve you. You want your life to serve you. You want to feel amazing. You want to feel amazing, even with your eyes closed, even if nothing else is happening around you. Just you don't need a reason to feel good. You can just feel good regardless. That's it. And if you need, sometimes this is what I do, and I did it this morning. I invented this person in my head. I know I'm crazy, but it helps. I don't care. So there is this person in my head that motivates me, that it's my cheerleader. So this morning I do a gratitude journal. I do it in Serbian, so it was like gratitude. So I do, and I put it where usually I keep my phone next to my bed, just because the alarm is on. I know some people are against it, but I don't care. I have a few alarms sometimes. I know what bed, sometimes it's even a bit earlier. I don't care. It's easier just to. So my alarm is there, but next to my phone is that gratitude journal. So once I go and swipe the alarm, I put the phone back, I take the gratitude journal, the pen is obviously down at the bottom, and then I take and while I'm still in the bed, I don't even get out of the bed, I'm still in the bed, I actually write gratitude. And I have this like little notebook, actually I can show it to you, wait, it's right here. So I have this little notebook, and I just make sure I fill out the page. That's it. So it doesn't have to be 2 pages. You can do whatever you want. But I find it easier for me to like have a set goal of, I want to fill out this much, and that's what I've been doing. So pretty much is like this in terms of, so it's like a little A5 notebook. And then I just write down whatever I want it, and that's it. And then you just move on. But this morning I was like, 5 more minutes. I think there are a lot of you that are like, 5 more minutes. And then this person in my head said, you can do it. Come on, get up now. Do it now. Because I know once I start writing, that's it. I'm in the process of waking up, and that's it. I have to, go and do things. And I'm like, I don't want to get up earlier. 5 more minutes. And this voice. I mean, it's so ridiculous, but it serves me, it helps, I don't care. And it's like, you can do it. Come on. I know, I believe in you. Come on, you can do it. Do it. I'm like, okay. Again, I don't care if it's crazy. I don't care if it's bonkers or whatever, bananas. I don't know what's it called anymore. It helps. I felt great. I felt amazing. Even before I start writing my journal, I was already like, okay, come on, let's do it. You believe in me. Let's go. It's just someone in my, this is why you don't need anyone. You don't need anyone to back you up. You don't need anyone to support you. You need you, period. You need no one else. Now you can have those people inside your head, but again, it's all yours. It's not, it's all within you. It's not someone outside of you that you need. It's all from here. And maybe that's what you need. Maybe if you don't believe certain things or you can't be bothered, install a cheerleader in your head. Design it the way that you want to if you want, or it can be just the voice. I actually have a face, I have hair, I have everything. And just make it as your cheerleader, your best friend, someone who's going to tell you only the good things. And every single time you hear that negative, you know it's from your thoughts, it's from your brain, it's from that logical, or you can't do it. And you tell yourself, no, brain, I know you're doing the best, but I can't do this. Trust me, now I've installed this cheerleader, it's fine. Oh my god, I really hope this is serving someone, because if it's serving me, I'm like, there must be one person that this is gonna be useful to, and it's gonna make their lives better. And yeah, do the cheerleader, do anything. Like I said, the gratitude journal is great because you feel better, you write what you're actually grateful for. You can also write what you're gonna be grateful for in the future, but in the present moment. But it's just that nice start of the day, and you're installing that good feeling thoughts in your head, good affirmations in your head. You're installing the goodness, the love, the joy, the just being grateful. You're installing all those things in your head, and that's what you want. Anything that feels good, that's what you want. Again, I really hope this helped someone. And again, don't take thoughts too seriously. Use them when you need them. Change your focus. Focus on something else. Install the cheerleader. Be kind to yourself. First and foremost, be kind to yourself, then others. First, be kind to yourself, then others. Be kind to yourself, then others. Be kind to yourself. Say with me, I'm kind to myself. I'll be kind to myself. I'm going to be kind to myself. I'm going to pay attention to be more kind to myself. Better. Love you so much. See you next time. Bye, guys.